students. Welcome to online classes. Today we are going to see the very first chapter in our syllabus, applications of matrices and determinants. Before going into the chapter, you may be wondering for what I should learn matrix, in what way it is going to help me. I have an answer for your questions. Matrix is one of the topic in the mathematics which has lots of applications in various fields. Here I have stated some of the interesting applications of matrices which is applied in different fields. For example, robotics, geology, business and economics. It is also used in IT companies. In this slide, I have stated in what way it is useful or what way it is applied in various fields. So I'll share this PPT in GCR. You can have a look at it. In the earlier classes, we have learned the types of matrices. We'll have a quick glance about what is a square matrix. Square matrix. A matrix is said to be a square matrix if it has equal number of rows and columns. And this is an example for a square matrix. This is an example for 2 cross 2 matrix, that is a matrix of order 2, and this is for 3 cross 3 matrix, that is matrix of order 3. Today we are going to see the topic adjoint of a square matrix. This is an example for adjoint of a square matrix. So, adjoint of a matrix is defined as a transpose of the cofactor matrix of that particular matrix. For a matrix A, the adjoint is denoted by adjoint A, that is ADJA. Adjoint A is a square matrix of order n, and this is the formula for adjoint A. Adjoint A is equal to Aij the whole transpose. Aij is the cofactor of Aij. In the earlier classes, we have learnt the cofactor of Aij in determinants. So, the cofactor of Aij, that is, the cofactor of capital Aij is the product of minus 1 the whole power I plus j mij, where mij is a minor of an element Aij. In the earlier classes, we have learned the minor of the element in matrices chapter. We'll have a quick glance about what is a minor of an element. We'll take an example. I have taken 3 cross 3 matrix, and now we are going to find the minor of the element A11, that is the first element which is in the first row and the first column. So, to find the minor of my element, I have to cancel the row and the column of the element, that is the row and the column where the element lies. So now I am going to find the cofactor of 1, that is this element, first element. So I have to cancel the first row and the first column because 1 lies in the first row and the first column. The remaining elements are taken to calculate the minor of the elements. So I have taken 8, 9, 4 and 3, the remaining elements. So 8 3s are 24 minus 9 4s are 36, that is equal to minus 12. I'll repeat the formula of adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is equal to Aij the whole transpose, that is equal to minus 1 the whole power I plus 1 Mij the whole transpose. So to find the adjoint of A, we have to find the cofactor of the elements Aij, and we have to put it in a matrix form, and then we have to transpose the matrix, and then will arrive at the answer for adjoint of A. Let us start with the easy example. Now I have taken 2 cross 2 matrix. Now we'll see how to find the adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrix. Now we have taken a 2 cross 2 matrix, that is 2, 3, 1 and 4. To find the adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrix, we have to find the cofactor of each elements in the matrix, that is for 2, for 3, for 1 and for 4. So this is a formula as we have seen in the earlier slides. Adjoint A, that is Aij A is equal to Aij, capital Aij, the whole transpose. So to find the adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrix, I have to find the cofactor of 2, cofactor of 3, cofactor of 1, cofactor of 4, and then we have to put it in a matrix form, and then we have to transpose the matrix. Then we'll arrive at the solution for adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrix. I'll teach you a shortcut method to find the 2 cross 2 matrix, the adjoint for 2 cross 2 matrix. You can apply this only for 2 cross 2 matrix. It is not applicable for the higher order matrices. So, I'll tell you, first step is to exchange the elements in the main diagonal. These are the elements in the main diagonal 2 and 4. So first step, I'm going to exchange the elements. So my first step is to exchange the elements. I have exchanged the elements 2 and 4. The second step is to change the sign of the remaining elements. My remaining elements are 2, 3 and 1. So I have to change the sign of 3 and 1. So here I have changed the sign of 3 and 1. So this is the answer for adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrix. Now we'll see how to find the adjoint of A for 3 cross 3 matrix. There are two methods to find the adjoint of A for 3 cross 3 matrix. We'll have a quick glance about what is the first method, and then I'll explain you in detail about the second method, because the second method is a easier one. Let us start up with the method 1. This is an example which I have taken to explain the method 1, that is 1 minus 2 minus 3 0 1 0 minus 4 1 0. So this is the formula for adjoint of A. I repeat it once again. Adjoint of A is equal to Aij the whole transpose, that is equal to minus 1 the whole power I plus j Mij the whole transpose. Now we are going to find the cofactor of the matrix which we have taken in this example. First, we have to find the cofactor of the first element, that is the element which lies in the first row and the first column, that is 1. In the earlier slides, I have given you how to find the minor of the element. That is, we have to cancel the first row and the first column. That is, we have to cancel the row and the column where the element lies. So now our element is 1. It lies in the first row and the first column. So we are cancelling the first row and the first column. So the remaining elements will give me the minor of the element A11, that is 1. So we are going to apply it in the formula. Aij the whole transpose is equal to minus 1 the whole power I plus j. Here our I plus j is 1 and 1 because the element lies in the first row and the first column. So my I is equal to 1, my j is equal to 1. So minus 1 the whole power I plus j m 1 1. That is, here also we have replaced the values of I and j as 1 and 1 because our value of I and j is 1 and 1 because the element lies in the first row and the first column. So 1 zeros are 0, 0 ones are 0. So my answer is 0. Similar way, we have to find the cofactor of each element in this matrix. That is for minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 0, minus 4, 1, 0. Here we have found the cofactor of the other elements. We have found all the elements and we have put it in a matrix form. The next step is to find the transpose of that matrix. That is, I have replaced the row by the columns. That is, I have written the first row as my first column, second row as my second column, third row as my third column. Now we have found the adjoint of A for 3 cross 3 matrix in the method 1. Now we'll see the method 2, the easier method. For this method, I have taken a matrix A is equal to 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 7, 2. This is a matrix of order 3 cross 3. The first step in this method is to transfer the 3 cross 3 matrix into 4 cross 4 matrix. So my first step is to, I am taking the center element of 3 cross 3 matrix, that is A 2 2, and writing it in the first row and the first column of 4 cross 4 matrix. My second step is to take the element, that is A 2 3, and write it in the first row, second column of 4 cross 4 matrix. The third step is to take the element of A 2 1 and write it in the first row, third column. And again I am taking the center element and writing it in the first row, last column. Now I have taken the third row, second column, that is A 3 2, and written it in the second row, first column. And I have taken the element A33, the last element, and written it in the second row, second column. Now I have taken the element from A31 from 3 cross 3 matrix and written it in the second row, third column of 4 cross 4 matrix. Again I have taken the center element of third row, that is A32, and written it in the second row, last column of 4 cross 4 matrix. Now I have taken the center element of first row, that is A1 2, and written it in the third row, first column. Now I have taken the last element of first row, that is A1 3, and written it in the third row, second column of 4 cross 4 matrix. Now I have taken the first element of 3 cross 3 matrix, that is A11, and written it in the third row, third column. Again, I am taking the center element of the first row, that is A12, and written it in the last row, third row, fourth column. Now, I have copied the first row and written it as it is in the fourth column. So, my row, first row and my last row are same. Now we have transformed the 3 cross 3 matrix into the 4 cross 4 matrix. Now we have to find the elements, that is A11, A12, A13, A1, A33, etc. You have to find all the elements. To find A11, I have taken the 2 cross 2 matrix. This 2 cross 2 matrix, that is 4, 1, 7, 2. 4 2s are 8 minus 7 1s are 7. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. So, A11 is equal to 1. To find A12, I have taken the 2 cross 2 matrix. This 2 cross 2 matrix, 1, 3, 2, 3. 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6. So, 3 minus 6 is equal to minus 3. A12 is equal to minus 3. To find my A13, I have taken this 2 cross 2 matrix, 3, 4, 3, 7. 3 7s are 21 minus 4 3s are 12, that is equal to 9. A13 is equal to 9. To find my A21, I have taken this 2 cross 2 matrix, 7, 2, 3, 1. 7 1s are 7 minus 3 2s are 6. 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. A21 is equal to 1. To find my A22, I have taken this square matrix 2, 3, 1, 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 3 1s are 3, that is equal to 1. A22 is equal to 1. To find my A23, I have taken this 2 cross 2 matrix 3, 7, 2, 3. 3 3s are 9 minus 7 2s are 14, that is equal to minus 5. A23 is equal to minus 5. To find my A31, I have taken the 2 cross 2 matrix. This 2 cross 2 matrix 3, 1, 4, 1. 3 1s are 3 minus 4 1s are 4, that is equal to minus 1. A31 is equal to minus 1. To find my A32, I have taken this 2 cross 2 matrix 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 3 1s are 3 minus 2 1s are 2, that is equal to 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1. So, my A32 is equal to 1. To find my last element, that is A33, I have taken this 2 cross 2 matrix 2, 3, 3, 4. 2, 3, 3, 4. 4 2s are 8 minus 3 3s are 9, that is equal to minus 1. So, A33 is equal to minus 1. Now we have found all the elements A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Now we have written it in a matrix form. Now we have to transpose the matrix to find the adjoint of A. In the earlier classes, we have learned how to find the transpose of a matrix. I'll repeat it again. To transpose a matrix, we have to write the first row in the first column, and the second row in the second column, and take the third row and write it in the third column. Now we have found the adjoint of A. So these are the steps you have to follow to find the adjoint of A in method 2. I'll send this PPT in GCR. You can have a look at it. If you have any doubts, you can clarify seeing this PowerPoint presentation. This is a worksheet. This is also, I'll also send it in GCR. You have to work out and then send it in GCR. Thank you, students.